Good morning, students. I hope you're having a really great day. And as promised, we are going to make guitars, all right, or ukuleles. Okay, but before we do that, I'm going to show you a real guitar, a real ukulele, so that you can understand why we're doing some of the things that we're doing in our guitar that we're making. So here's a ukulele. I know we play a lot of these at school. And just like a guitar or a violin, here's the headstock, they have the same parts on them. Okay, so I'm just going to review it really quickly. There's the body, just like we have a body. You know, here's the body of the guitar. Here's the neck, just like we have a neck. And here's the head, right? So body, neck, head. And we, just like we have ears, the ukulele or the guitar has tuners. At school, you know, I call them ears, but they're really called tuners. And there's a hole in the middle, which is an amplifier. It's so that you can actually hear the noise. If you had an electric guitar, there would be no hole because you're plugging it in. So it's very essential that you have a hole in the guitar, that you have a bridge to attach the strings to. And up here is also what's called a nut that the strings also go on before they go to the tuners. Now, the last thing I want to show you, this one is actually a really beautiful ukulele. Here it's a wave pattern, but these are the frets. So in some of the classes we were learning guitar on C and G. So depending on where you put your fingers on what string and what fret, you'll get different chords. Okay, that's true for the guitar and the ukulele. Okay, so same thing with the guitar. It's just a lot bigger. Okay, it's a parlor guitar. You have the body, you have the neck, you have the head, you have the ears or the tuners, and you have the different frets and fret markers. And same thing. So let's get to it. Here is the guitar that we're going to make. All right. So what you're going to need for that is a tissue box. Okay. Of course, you have to remove all the tissues. All right. Or an empty tissue box. If you remove the tissues, make sure you save them somewhere. You can also use a shoe box. But you would have to have your parent help you cut the hole. And again, this hole is the same hole that's in the ukulele or a guitar. It's the sound amplifier. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is a paper towel roll for the neck. All right. And some rubber bands. That's pretty important too. I just have a whole bunch of different rubber bands here. They don't have to be colored. They can be just your regular old rubber band. You're going to need a child-friendly scissors. And please do not use a scissors unless your parent allows you to. So you might need your mom or dad to help you. If you have any of these sticks, they're like popsicle sticks. They're for crafts. We're going to use that for the bridge. If you don't, all you need is a pencil, some tape, any type of tape, glue, and some crayons or markers. All right, so we're going to get to it. So maybe you could take a minute or pause the video, go get all your supplies, and oh, I'm sorry, we also need some paper if we want to decorate our neck. Okay, so I'm assuming you are back. I have to keep pressing the button. Sometimes you'll see me going up because my screen goes dark. So basically, all you do is empty out the tissues and you have your body for the guitar. So the next thing we're going to work on is our neck. Okay? So again, take the paper towel roll and we're going to make a fretboard. So right now I'm going to actually put the video down on the table and show you how I do it. Okay? So basically, I don't have a ruler. I have one somewhere, but I couldn't find it. But if you have a ruler, that will make it a little easier. But I'm going to use this folder basically as my ruler. And I'm going to make 2 straight lines. Any color you want. Right, so this is going to be our fret. It's going to be the neck of the guitar. About that far across. If you hear some drumming in the background, I think my neighbor's child just got a drum set. So here we go. And then we're going to make lines going across, just like this ukulele has the lines going across. So once again, pick any color you want. There's no right or wrong. I'm going to pick green. And you basically draw your frets. Doesn't matter how far or how close they are. Just sort of space them out. And keep going. I won't do the whole thing. Oh, I did that sort of sloppy. Sorry, guys. You should stay in the lines if you can. Doesn't really matter, though. So you basically would continue this all the way down. I don't want to make this video too long. And then you want to make some of these fret markers. So normally they're on the 3rd fret. They're on the 5th fret, the 7th, if you had this going, the 9th. Okay, so you'd use a straight edge and keep going down. Next step is to tape this, right? Again, you can take your time, do this a little nicer. I'm trying to hurry up for the video. But basically you take your tape, do more tape than I'm doing. I'm just trying to speed up the process. But there you go, you have your neck. At home, you can make this, do a lot more tape, make it more secure. Now, the next step is going to be attaching this to the body of the guitar. Okay? Again, you'll have your tissue box empty. So, how do we do that? All right, basically, you're going to make a line going around the bottom. Hope you guys can see this. Just continue it all the way around. And you're going to make a cut. All right, please do not use the scissors, again, unless you have your parents helping you. But basically, I hope you can see this, going all around the paper towel, the empty roll, and cutting up in even amounts. Okay. Okay, so once you have that, you fold that out. Okay, and that is what is going to go on top of the guitar. Okay, so you would again take this, put it on top, and that's your headstock. Now, how do you get it on? You take glue first, which I'm not going to do right now. It's going to take too long. You put some glue on each one. Get it really good. Press it down, and you want to hold it for a while, okay? You hold it. When that's all set, you can put tape around it, okay? Just like I have tape. In fact, let me take this off. Well, that's okay. I'm going to take these off to show you how I do this. Alright, so here's the masking tape. You just take little pieces, go around after you let the glue dry for a few minutes, and just really make it secure. And now we're ready to do the headstock. Okay? And I put, usually on the headstock, you'll have the brand of a guitar, whether it be Fender or Guild. Martin is a very famous guitar maker. I wrote P369. So let me show you how I made my headstock. You can design your own, and I have to get this going again. So basically, take a piece of paper, and you're going to fold it. It's going to end up looking like this, but let me show you here. You basically fold it in like this, one piece, almost like a house shape. So I'll show you that. Alright, so you want to fold your paper like this, long ways, fold it down, and then you're going to fold this in, almost like a little envelope, and press that down. Then you're going to make another fold backwards. Just to have a crease, okay? And do the same thing on this side. It's going to look something like this. All right? So again, I'm going to repeat that for you guys. You have a plain piece of paper. Have it down here. Fold it in. Fold it in. Fold it down. Bend back. All right, and now we're going to attach that to our headstock. So let me raise this up a little bit. Good Lord. Okay, hold on a second. Alright, so basically, all you're doing is taking the paper and attaching it on, and this just sort of happens naturally if you fold the paper correctly. If you guys have trouble, I can review this again. Alright, so put your fretboard like this, put the paper and this apply tape, okay? I'll just do a little quick piece here. I know this video has taken quite some time, so I won't go through the whole thing. But you can tape it up really good. Make your design. You can write your name. You can make up a company. And then, if it's a guitar, you would have 6 strings. I'm going to make this a ukulele. So I'm going to make ukulele just has 4 strings, right? And so these will be our tuners. Once you have this set up, you put it right on the tissue box that's already glued, and voila, you have a guitar. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do the bridge and the strings. And excuse me for having to keep getting up. I'm filming myself, so it keeps turning off. So what I did is I took some popsicle sticks or craft sticks, about 5 of them, and I put them together. If you do not have popsicle sticks or craft sticks, don't worry, just use a pencil. But you can use a rubber band and just have it go around. You could use a couple of rubber bands. You can glue these together. Depends on how much time you have. I know you guys have a lot of work to do at home, but basically this becomes the bridge. Why is that so important? It's what the strings get attached to on a real guitar. Okay? So, you put the bridge here. I'm going to use this one, the one I already made. If you don't have one, just use a pencil. Okay? It's no problem. You just use a pencil and put the strings over that. So hopefully you can see this. And I'm going to use my thicker and bigger strings on one side. Just like a guitar has the thickest, deepest sounding strings on top and the thinner strings on the bottom. We're going to try to do the same thing on our tissue box guitar. Okay? So this is where I'm going to put this right close. I'm going to bring it right in here. And I'm going to do another one too. I'll show you in 1 second. I happen to have some colored rubber bands, so I'm going to use them for my thick ones. You can use anything you have around the house that will work as a string. Hopefully you have some rubber bands. So here's my second one. Now I'm going to take some thinner rubber bands, okay, some regular ones that like newspapers come in. Again, I'm going to put one really close to the headstock, the neck, the neck, not the headstock. Trying to hurry up here because YouTube has a limit on how long the videos can go. And here's the 4th string. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time just trying to make it look nicer. Going to push the bridge down, whether it be a pencil or no pencil. Doesn't matter. I'm going to bring these in. And let's try it out. think it sounds pretty good. You can also use a pencil if it's not exactly sounding how you want. Here's the nut. It's just like the bridge. The strings go into this bridge. They also go over what's called a nut. And all you have to do is use a pencil, hopefully without a point. Put it in. I'd probably put it this way because you want these to sound deeper. Just trust me on that. Or leave it out, doesn't matter. All right, so there you have it. I hope you guys have an easy time of it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And I can't wait to see your guitars.